Good afternoon. Well, supposedly in Cambridge, Pennsylvania, that there are calling up 300 National Guard to train to go to Africa. Well, what the hell's going on in Africa that they would need to send our men to Africa? Well, possibly mining. Um, but my guess is they need to get the farm boys out of here because they're getting ready to do something up near Erie, Pennsylvania, which is where they're putting in a high speed rail for their robots to go back and forth. Anybody ever notice what Jeff Bezos used to look like and what he looks like now? Well, there's a picture out there of him holding up his robot wife and somebody behind him holding him up, but the hand does not match the person that's standing behind him. Very strange, but whatever. But if you look at him, you can clearly tell it's not the same person. So you have to wonder, did one of those sextillionaires decide that his business was something that they wanted, so they got rid of the real Bezos and replaced it with a robot? I mean, we all know the goal is, transhumanism, getting rid of the feminine aspect of our society, because we sit closer to the divine. Most men are out here busy trying to provide for their families and, doing crazy stuff like, riding dirt bikes with no helmets on and climbing on ladders with no one holding it, you know, just the stuff that men do. And there's a list, but whatever. But, yeah, you look at Bezos and it's clearly not the same person. So, there's all these clones and robots and humanoids out here walking around among us. Seems pretty simple to shut them down. Just turn the switch off. I mean, this is not um, what the creator intended for life to be, as far as us being robots or humanoids or, um, being so connected to our devices, which sounds more like a vice than a device. But it's the insanity that we are living every day with a mountain of evidence against these criminals. You know, controlling the weather, it tells you right on the government website. Anybody that wants to take the time to look at the government website, you can clearly see all the patents. Uh, literally getting people off the land, taking their bank accounts. There was a video done of San Francisco, and all the major banks in the main part of the city were closed. Big banks, like granite pillar banks, uh, Bank of America, First National, Wells Fargo. All the ATMs have been removed. The banks are just completely shut down. Nobody talks about it. So across the country where they've, done all this destruction, who gets all that money? Once again, I say the banksters. The banksters get all that money because they already took the people out. I've been to San Francisco and it used to be wall to wall with people and a lot of affluent money, a lot of money there. And so where did the people go? All the shopping malls closed, the stores are closed. The guy walks around with his video camera and shows all the places that are closed. And that's coming to a town near you because they, don't have to feed these robots. It's insanity what people are allowing to take place and the lack of federal officials, government paid officials, local and state officials doing their job to take down these criminals. Because I damn didn't come here to be a robot, to be cloned, to be experimented on. I mean, you know, hiding cameras everywhere and watching our every move. That should be illegal. That's an invasion of your privacy. All right, take care.